Hey folks, welcome back to Beach Office 365. We got some things to talk about today. Wanted to go over just kind of generally what the markets are looking like right now. You know, the CPI numbers came in today. They're obviously a little bit higher. Also want to take a look at Avarice and Stake. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'm gunning for that 3,000 subscribers. We're getting close. Also, if you get anything from this, please hit that like button for me. And of course, you know I love it. Leave a comment down below. But let's jump into this. All right, so we come over to the Bitcoin chart, and so we've been trading, pretty much in this channel here. Yeah, about right there. This isn't looking great, and I think that a lot of people are saying this too, that we're still expecting, to see a little bit more downside. Maybe that won't happen. Maybe we've seen, 17.5. That might have been the bottom. Some people do think that. Again, I still thought we'd catch a rally up into this point, but, we're starting to get a little bit overbought here. If you look at the RSI, I think it needs to support this area here. If it goes below the 1900, I think we would start seeing some more selling off. Another thing too, come over to the DXY, the US dollar currency index. I mean, I've never seen it this high. And, for those that don't know, this is something to look at. This moves in opposite of generally like the market, certainly Bitcoin, crypto. So when this is up, the broader markets are usually down, and certainly Bitcoin as well. I started looking at it when we broke above. This was kind of during the flu dump, right? This is when COVID hit, shot up here. I hadn't really been paying attention to it since then, and I started looking at it here. This is super high right now. So I think that there's definitely more downside. Obviously, part of me, I'm ready to get it over with. Like, let's just peel the Band-Aid off and just go for it, so we can get the hell out of here, But what that means for these projects that we're in, like Drip and Avarice and Stake and, the other stuff that I know some of you guys are in. I mean, some of these projects that are going to be able to survive this bear market, that's really saying something. And I think that when we do turn, when we get out of here, the ones that were able to kind of withstand this. And speaking of that, the big thing that everyone's talking about today is Avarice or Avarice. How do you guys pronounce that? All right, so Avarice, as you know, this is the BNB staking part. So if you missed getting into Avarice, now is your chance because they have opened up a BUSD one. So you just come to avaricetoken.io. I'll leave a link down below if you want to click on that. You'll get a 10% bonus if you use that link. I didn't do this the first time when we did Avarice, but I will this time just because a lot of people enjoy this. And if you're going to get into this, get into it now. Everyone's saying, just like with the original one, the first 4 to 5 days are really when you want to go in. You would just come in here and make sure that you want to, if you're on the BNB, it's going to say B here. You want to click on that. And it should say, hey, this is the BUSD. I don't have a ton of money. So I did go into this. Let's see, so you would come to the lobby. You basically just hit enter and you throw in what you had. I was able to throw 300 bucks at it. I'm going big time, baby. I'm cash poor, man. I got all my stuff in Drip. So I'll just scrape together what I could, but I also want to make sure that I have enough to get me through the next few days because I plan to just go in over the next 4 days. And that's it. I'm not going in after that. So if you want to get into this thing, you want to jump in now, because what we saw from when this launched for BNB is it was really the people that got in early, right, are the ones that ROI'd super quick, and then everything else was just profit. I still haven't fully ROI'd, and I got in on day, I think, 4, right? So those first 3 days were crucial. I mean, people were making 30% in a day. In terms of their money back. Now, I'm still pretty certain that I'm going to get ROI from the BNB side, it's just because you basically keep going in terms of staking. There's a ton of other content out there about how to get this set up. So I apologize if I'm skipping over kind of the how-tos of this. I'm more just talking about strategy and what I'm thinking about. And but let me know in the comments below if you want a little bit more of a guide on how to set this up. And I'm happy to do that. I can do another video when I go into the lobby tomorrow, or I guess this evening, because it ends at 5 p.m. My time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm happy to do another video kind of doing a walkthrough. But basic, the one thing I will say that has me definitely bullish on the project is that they have fixed whatever glitch they had with the lending. Apparently that has been completely fixed, and they're able to do it on the BUSD side. They were doing it on the BNB, but something happened. There was a glitch. They refunded all the money. I had done a loan. They refunded me the money that I put up for a loan, but that I think is going to be huge. So AVARICE, definitely check it out if you're thinking of getting in. Remember folks, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial expert. Really, this is like risk capital. This is like you're avoiding a trip to Vegas to go in AVARICE, all right? Because this is DeFi and it's the Wild West right now. Speaking of DeFi projects, all right, so I want to talk quickly about stake protocol. First, if we look at the chart looks like absolute dog shit. Kind of a familiar looking chart when you think about it. This is pretty low. I got in, it was like around the $3.50, I think, or $4 mark. I've already ROI'd. Not only have I already ROI'd, but check this out. I got in $1,500 in this. I got like 380 tokens of stake. I have pulled back out the 1,500 and have compounded my way to 963 tokens. And if I claim this, right, that's going to put me over 1,000. Now I probably got, I think 100 of these tokens came from referrals. So maybe it is like more at around 900 in terms of the compounding, but you're getting, 3% a day on this, right? 2% from the faucet, and I'm sorry, 1% from the faucet, and 2% you're getting in basically rebase rewards, right? So look, I don't know yet exactly how this one's going to unfold. It's super new. If you're watching this too and you're on my team, the thing that's been bugging me, I can't see who's on my team. So I'm looking forward to when I can do this because I want to airdrop to you guys. So look, if you're watching this video, comment down below, leave your wallet address down below, and I'll airdrop the first 3 people that do that. Whether you're on my team or you're not on my team, I will send you guys some airdrops because I can't see who's on my team yet. Now, I know that they have some things in the works that are going to be adding a little bit of utility to this. And full transparency, I just have not been following up with a lot of the announcements. They do have a Telegram group. Highly recommend if you're going to get in this, or if you're thinking of getting into this, go to the Telegram group. The developers are in there. They're very active, constantly answering questions. It's it's actually a really great group to be in. And I know that as someone who, has some people under me, I need to do a better job at keeping up with everything with stake. So I want to do that. I've been very preoccupied with drip and the animal farm and Forex and everything going on that one. So, but look, these prices are, kind of juicy right now. This thing, as long as it stays above $1, like, at 3% a day, you could be in a month, looking pretty good. This has completely outpaced my drip faucet account. I mean, not even close. Crazy, 1% to 3% per day, the difference that is. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I knew it was going to be, I was going to be able to build it up fast. I just didn't know it would be that fast. So anyway, we do come over to the drip chart real quick. This looks better than the one on the deck screen, I can tell you that. So let's look at this one today. These prices, like, I think it could definitely go lower. Absolutely. If the animal farm continues to remain paused, we're obviously going to see, the prices continue to kind of go lower. But who knows? We may see something that pops up, something gets unpaused, or you know what I mean? Like we see some big buys come in, and I think at these levels, there's definitely money on the sidelines. We see these dips like this, and then, it kind of comes back up, but I get that it's still gradually just sort of bleeding out. So keep an eye on this. And again, I will do another video, because I got some stuff that I want to go over, involves the animal farm and things like that. So hopefully I'll either get that out tonight or definitely tomorrow. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of Avarice. Let me know what you think of Stake Protocol. Of course, let me know what you think of Drip. I could talk about that all day long, and I need kind of, that type of, my girlfriend's getting a little bit tired of hearing about it. So, but anyway, folks, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.